My name is Lisa Keys Matthews, and I'm going to discuss authentic learning in mobile devices. I'm a geographer at the University of North Alabama, as well as a coordinator of the Alabama Geographic Alliance. I have used mobile devices in my classroom, but also as a part of my research and field data collection. So let's get started. Today I'm going to talk with you about several things. First, a quick overview of authentic learning. Then I'll discuss how professionals use mobile devices and how students might replicate this use. Finally, I'll give some ideas of apps that might be useful in the classroom to support authentic learning. Students say they are motivated by solving real-world problems with a preference for doing rather than listening. We as educators consider learning by doing the most effective way to learn. Authentic learning is interdisciplinary, and in addition to your subject will include skill development in consensus building, negotiation, brainstorming, organization, and time management. Determining how professionals use mobile devices allows us to integrate these tasks into our projects. For example, you can have students create a Google Calendar to manage their project deadlines and use Google Docs to share documents so they can work in the same document at the same time. Another idea is to use a GPS app to collect locational information, pictures, and descriptions of items such as historic markers, trees, business locations, parks, and green space. Critical is that these skills become a part of authentic learning projects because they replicate the manner in which mobile devices are used in a work environment. Here are a few project ideas to start your thinking about mobile devices and authentic learning. Routing school buses is a practical problem to solve and often involves geometry as well as other mathematical skills such as calculation of the shortest distance and area, as well as using the Pythagorean theorem. Reintroducing species involves understanding and characterizing one habitat and then finding that same habitat in another location. One idea is to ask local professionals or business people for typical problems they solve in their daily work. Here are a few apps that I use routinely in my work as a geographer, professor, and researcher. Starting with Google Drive, I store files on Google Drive and then share them with my team members. We are often located in different parts of the country but work on these files together or separately. Sharing a Google Calendar is also a project management function that I use with my teams. The National Geographic World Atlas app is great. It displays an interactive globe that, whenever touched, marks the country and gives the user demographics about that country. The globe can be displayed on several default base maps and can be used offline. The World in Figures Atlas, developed by The Economist, is an excellent app for authentic learning. There is a country list provided that includes demographic information such as population and GDP. One of the best features of this application is that it provides a tool for comparing information about countries. Location-aware apps are able to track the user's location. MotionX GPS is a great Apple app for collecting location data. Despite it having a great deal of features, MotionX is an intuitive, user-friendly interface. MotionX GPS is recommended by professionals and casual users as well. GPS Essentials is a navigation app that is on the Android platform. It has a multitude of capabilities, including one that allows the user to take pictures connected to a waypoint and then to map those points through Google Maps, MapQuest, or OpenStreetMap. Google Earth is probably the most common mapping app in mobile device use. Much like the desktop version, Google Earth shows the interactive globe. If location services are turned on, it will zoom to your current location. One of the greatest features of Google Earth Mobile is that it works well with the MotionX app by importing recorded tracks and waypoints. ArcGIS is a more technical and professional use mapping app. Unlike some of the mapping apps, it is able to record information on your mobile version once a file is established on a computer. This app allows for a higher level of analysis. Mapbox is a combination of the two apps mentioned before. However, it is geared more toward casual use and is more user-friendly than either Google Earth or ArcGIS. Mapbox has a large number of thematic maps available and can be used offline or online. Like Google Earth, Mapbox allows for users to easily import tracks and waypoints using MotionX GPS. A downside of this application, it is not location-aware like other mapping counterparts. Of the mapping apps, Mapbox is the most user-friendly and has received the best reviews. In conclusion, the key to authentic learning in mobile devices is replication of real-world projects and experiences. I suggest that you think about your topic and then relate it to skills and processes used by you and others in the professional environment of that field or area. Talk with experts on the topic to get ideas about what they do. You might even invite them into your classroom to talk about their work. The students get to learn about potential careers and projects, and then they can use the professionals as experts for the data and information collection. Thanks, and I look forward to our Twitter chat.